All right, let's go. All right, so guys. In 30 days, we're going to attempt to try to get this channel monetized, to try to grow it to at least 300K views within long form within 30 days. So we're going to be doing this challenge until August 26th. So let's go to a calendar real quick. So, all right, so y'all see right here, July 20. It's now July 26th. All right, so if we go to next month, July 26th right here. So it'll be a Wednesday when this challenge fully quit. So the goal is at least to try to stir it up and to try to build up to at least 300,000 views within long form. So yeah. All right, so let me read you guys out all the phases that we'll be going through during this whole 30-day challenge of us attempting to try to build up this channel from scratch. And yeah, so like I said, after the streaming, this old stream will be going in long form on my main channel where you guys can go in and check it out. But yeah, all right, so you guys can basically see that we have got a 37% AVD, which is great. So we will doing, and I want to tell you the pros and cons doing this. What we will be doing during this 30-day challenge. So during this 30-day challenge of me attempting to try to build up this lawnmower Faceless AI channel, we will be using ChatGPT for scripts. No, we're not using ChatGPT for scripts. All right, let me go ahead and write things down and get things situated for y'all. All right, yeah. So I'm gonna go to the bottom and I'm gonna just type it. So I'm gonna type it for y'all. So we'll be using Gemini for scripts. All right, so Gemini for scripts for ideation. All right, so, and plus for ideation. All right, so for thumbnails, we'll be using ChatGPT. For thumbnails, we will be using ChatGPT. All right, so we'll be using ChatGPT for the thumbnails, and yeah, we'll be using ChatGPT for the thumbnails during this whole 38 challenge, and then yeah. All right, so let me read you out all the phases that we'll be going through. All right, so phase one, the time after uploading, it will be processing. All right, so there's a processing phase. So let me scroll down real quick. All right, yeah, so what YouTube does, it puts a video through a processing phase, which meaning that it's testing it out. So it's testing, seeing it. All right, let's move this over a bit. All right, so yeah, there's a processing phase. Control Z. A processing phase for 0 to 1 hour. So 0 to 100 impressions. That means processing phase, typical views 0 to 20. Processing the video and beginning to a tiny test group. So leave it alone. All right. So next thing is 1 to 6 hours will be the initial test. So if we start getting the typical impressions, so 50 to 500, that means it's in the initial test phase. So we see typical views, 5 to 50 views, showing it to a very small audience. And YouTube, it designates, it sees that our audience stays on the video, engaged with it. So during this whole 30-day challenge, all videos are going to be going through this and for 30 days straight. And yeah, so like I said, I'm going to be with y'all for 30 days straight until August 26th, and then that's when this challenge is going to end. Every single video right here in long form that I'm recording of me doing the script, I'm doing the script with Gemini. I'm doing the thumbnail with ChatGPT. Anybody can really do this. So yeah. So during this 30-day challenge, we're going to decide if I'm a failure or if I get monetized. So yeah. So like I said, all I could just really do is it would just be where we're experimenting with the niche. We're basically testing it out to see how the niche does. And yeah, because YouTube is a testing game. Like I said, every single niche won't get monetized, but like I said, it don't hurt to try. And I see that this lawnmower niche isn't oversaturated, so it's easier for me to basically go viral in this niche. So yeah, so it's easier for me to start gaining an impression to get tested out more in this niche. So yeah, so when you start gaining at least, when we gain 1,000 impressions right here, this is the decision phase. So if we go over this right here, that's the decision phase. So this decision phase is just so the video analytics right here. All right, so the reach. All right, so you see right here, 1.1K impressions. This is this decision phase. So you see the problem is the CTR. So we gotta improve this. All we could just do is use ChatGPT to make us better thumbnails, and yeah, that's the only way we could really improve this. So, and by staying consistent. So yeah. So like I said, if a viewer responds well, recommendation increases. If not, growth slow. So easy right here. So let me scroll this over to show y'all of what AI basically means right here. All right. So what AI means is the typical view. So expansion or stall. So during this whole week two of these impressions. All right. So let's let me scroll this down and move this over a bit so I can read this to y'all. Because this is every single phase that we're going to be going through. All right, let me scroll up. My PC's lagging. Yep, my PC's lagging. Fuck. Alright, so. Yeah, alright, so. 2,000 to 25,000. Alright, yo. I wanna bring y'all some use to your attention real quick. So if you new to the stream, I wanna bring some to your attention. What my boy ended up saying, and he seen it, and he seen how hard I was working on these streams. He said, "Yo, what makes me mad is you're putting all this work in, and nobody's up there really fucking helping you, bro." And I'm like, "Yeah, you're right. I'm the only one that gotta be here to do shit. I don't have help in this game. And he's right about that. He said, "Yo, what made me," and he brought it to my attention. What made me mad, yo? He said, "Yo, do you need help, bro?" I said, "No, I don't need your help, bro." I said, "During this 30-day challenge, it's just me testing this niche out to see if this niche blows up." But what he basically brought to my attention was this. So, and he brought this to my attention. So let me show y'all. All right, so if we scroll up, you can see that we're going to start off. So expansion style right here, it starts with 2,000 impressions to 25K. So this is where YouTube really decide if how the viewers like respond to or apply lessons to the next upload. So yeah, so keep building your library. Older videos may get another chance with new audience. Yeah, so long tail right here variation. So like during the week 3, YouTube's probably going to retest all of our old videos. Retest them more, but yeah. All right, so I want to tell y'all something. My boy basically came up here and he seen it. So I said, "Bro," he says, "you're getting tired on these streams. I see you work hard. On a workload." He says, "Like no one helps you, which is bad." And he said, "Which is bad?" He says, "You need help, bro? Editing the long form?" I said, "Nah, bro." I said, bro, I am asking, do you need help editing the long form?" I said, "No, bro, I'm good." All right, so yeah, so he said, "Yeah, which I see you work hard on the workload," and he says, "Nobody's helping you, which is bad." Yeah. All right, so I planned all this out right here. This is like our phase we're gonna go through. All right, so what I want to do too is show y'all that. So if we don't understand like this right here, understand what this is, all we just gotta do is like copy this right here, and ChatGPT will basically better explain it. So all I gotta do is go to right here, copy it, and just tell it to better explain it. Alright, so let me go ahead and close this real quick. Yeah, this shit's tripping. Alright, so this is the one of the misunderstood parts of YouTube. Break it down. So week 2 is expansion. So start day 18 to 14. So when your video reaches about a week old, YouTube has collected enough data to make it a bigger decision. Think of it like this. So stage 1 small test right here. Stage 2, but yeah, did people quit? Are they watching longer? And yeah, and did they get satisfied? YouTube knows if they're leaving off the platform sad or happy. So That's why I told y'all during this whole 30-day challenge, we're basically gonna be experimenting with this niche, and we're using only one Gemini chat for the script. So Gemini chat, we're using only one Gemini chat for the script. But yeah, so like I said, during this whole 30-day challenge, we're gonna be experimenting, and we're using ChatGPT for the thumbnail. So yeah, so if I scroll up right here, you can see. So if we scroll to the top, we're gonna be using Gemini for the script. So like I said, I'm gonna go over there, and you can see that I made this chat. I made all this chat right here. I went ahead and pinned it. So I went ahead and pinned it. We're using only this one Gemini chat for the script, audition for the title. We're not using nothing else. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go to rename. I'm gonna make sure I pin this chat. All right, so I'm gonna make sure I pin this, and I'm gonna just rename it. So I'm gonna rename it as our channel name. So whatever channel name is right here, I'm gonna rename it. So I'm gonna go to DeLon Therese. I'm gonna just go to Lawn Machine. The Lawn Machine 30-day channel spare. So a 30-day channel spare is like us testing out the niche to see where the channel goes. But it's not guaranteed to really blow up. But the reason why I got started into this niche, because I seen not a lot of people was in it, and it's easier to do these thumbnails. So if we go to playlist right here, if we go open this up, what I'm skipping to is I'm gonna point it out to you. When I'm skipping and I don't have resources to because my PC's not as good, I'm skipping these other parts right here where I don't have enough RAM, or I don't have a good PC to do all these crazy visuals all these crazy parts right here. So all I'm just really gonna do is add like clips in. I'm gonna add clips in, and we're using Gemini to write the script, and we're using Gemini for the audience and for the title, and we're using 1 of 4 title formulas, and yeah. So like I said, we're literally using this channel. We're literally taking inspiration from what already worked for this channel right here. And let me show y'all what inspiration means. So I'm gonna also go to YouTube thumbnail downloader. Yeah, I might soon, bro, end up making him my manager. He might become my manager, cause look, him right here, he knows exactly what to really do. So yeah, him right here, I might make him my manager, bro. He might become my manager for my channels. Cause bro, he knows, and like I've been working with bro for a minute. I might end up making him my manager. Seriously. Alright, yeah. Cause bro, he know how to do business, right? Like Indians do it the best. Alright, so let's go to here. Alright, so you can see, so if we download this thumbnail, ChatGPT could do us a thumbnail. Like, you see, there's no hard putting into this thumbnail, but yeah. So if we wanted to, all I could basically just do, chat, is come over for the day's topic that day we're gonna be using. So we're gonna be using we're using this title for the day. So let's go down. We're using this title for the day. The title we're using is this. So all I'm gonna just do is copy this. I'm gonna now come over. I'm gonna basically have Gemini go in and make me a prompt. So I'm gonna exit this. I'm gonna basically have Gemini make me a prompt for ChatGPT for the thumbnail. Alright, so yeah, so what I'm gonna do is just copy this. I'm gonna now paste this, and I'm gonna get my other one right here. So I'm gonna get my other one, and I'm gonna go to videos. I'm gonna grab this one. Alright, so I'm gonna go to this one. I'm gonna say, I need a prompt like the first one, but the second one is a thumbnail I already use. Here's my title. Make me a prompt for ChatGPT. So what it's gonna do is just go ahead and make us a prompt for ChatGPT. So yeah, so like I said, we're gonna be using Gemini, and what we could do is also, what I like about Gemini is if we need to anytime during this challenge, if we don't know the phase of what this video's in, all we could just do is come over there and just give it like we go to analytics, we just give it a screenshot, and it'll tell us like each phase or videos in. So Gemini is really smart, like, and knowing what phase the video's in. So yeah, so what I went ahead there was it created this. I'm gonna come over this, and this is where I'm gonna do human input. So I'm gonna come over to ChatGPT. So I'm gonna get us a thumbnail made for today's video. So yeah, so we're using Premiere Pro, and I'm trying to make this quick. I don't want to take up too much of y'all time, and yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go over to here. I'm gonna basically now paste this. All right, so I'm gonna now copy this right here. I'm gonna now paste this here, and I'm gonna just give it a reference. So reference over competitors thumbnail. So yeah, so I'm gonna give it a reference over competitors thumbnail. All right, so I'm gonna go over to here. All right, so I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna paste this here, and now I'm gonna have it tell it to make me a thumbnail. So we can go right here. Nah. All right, so I'm gonna just talk to it real quick. I'm gonna just tell it make me a thumbnail. All right, so yeah, so go ahead and make me a thumbnail. And yeah, I need a thumbnail like the first one. I don't want it to be like the second one. Second one is my other one, but I want it to be clean like the first one, where it's clear and the text is on screen. And yeah, so you can use a template like the second one, but the red and then the white and the black text at the bottom. I don't want it to be like crazy where it's gonna fuck up the CTR. It needs to be good, like where it'll catch the viewers' eyes. So go ahead and create me the thumbnail. Here's my prompt Gemini told me to give you. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and give it a prompt. I'm also gonna now scroll up, and I'm basically gonna come back over to here. I'm just gonna feed it this title. So I'm gonna say this is our title, just so for the sake of it, cause it knows exactly what gotta be put on the thumbnail. So I'm gonna say, here's my title. You know what has to be put on the thumbnail. And it knows exactly what has to be put on the thumbnail. Alright, so we're gonna sketch it out, and yeah. So I'm gonna sketch it out, and it's gonna go ahead and make us a thumbnail. So you can see refresh. It went ahead and made us close to a thumbnail. So yeah, so like I said, it went ahead and made us a thumbnail. Alright, so it's gonna say sketching it out, and we just wait for this. And the thumbnail is made. Alright, so thumbnail's made. Thumbnail's made for the day. So yeah, so you can see how we have plastic parts, flaws. We have this thumbnail that we just created. So our thumbnail is basically made for the day. So yeah, so you see right here, we have this plastic, and yeah, we could just, so if we wanted to too, we could just have it take out all these characters over here, and just have it just give us the plain thumbnail over here with this plastic flaw. So if we wanted to, right, we could just talk to it. So yeah, I could tell it. Alright, so you could just alright, so you could just give me the whole image, but without the characters on it. So I want another variation of the thumbnail, but without the characters being on it. I want you to leave the text and leave the arrows, leave the image, leave everything at the bottom. Alright, so it's gonna make us another version without the characters and things being on it. So yeah, so like I said, we're using Premiere Pro. We're using the day for the script is Gemini. Gemini is way quicker, and like I told y'all, I just told y'all that I went up here and I pinned it. So I pinned it up here. This is the whole Gemini chat we're gonna be using for the whole 30 days of us blowing up the channel. So yeah, so we're using Gemini for the script. Gemini is way higher quality, and Gemini has access to resources, links, or where it can like scrape through the web, but facts from Google, like from articles. So that's what ChatGPT basically can't do. So Gemini could do things ChatGPT can't do, and Gemini is unlimited. So Gemini is really great. But yeah, alright, so yeah, so we're gonna go over, and you guys can see that it now creates this old thumbnail you see right here. We have this red thing, and then this plastic, then we have the plastic parts, flaw, and yeah. So we could just go through and download this. This could be our thumbnail we're using today. It don't gotta be too fancy, too hard edit. So yeah, we're gonna be using this thumbnail for today's video. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is just now come over, And like I said, during this challenge, we're just experimenting. So it's not where we'll get mad about uploads. We're just really experimenting. So that's all. All right, yeah. So what I'm gonna do now is basically come over here and I'm gonna get everything ready like clip search. So we gotta search like for clips and yeah. So I'm gonna basically just search this in the Google. So we're gonna be using images and videos. Like I said, we're not gonna be using because I can't do hard editing on this PC. I'm really I'm on a bad PC. My PC's in the shop. I'm working by myself. I don't got no help from nobody. So yeah. So like I said, I'm gonna just try to give y'all what I could give y'all and make things as easier, bro. Cause like I said, bro, I can't go as hard as I want to go. YouTube didn't pay me shit for my main channel. I feel like they fucking robbed me. Yeah. I feel like other niches got monetizing me. I feel like I got robbed. But it's cool though. It's cool because I got more ways to go. I ain't worrying about that pussy ass shit. That pussy ass shit. Alright, let's go over there. Alright, let's go to save images right here. Alright, so let's go to Premiere Pro, and we're using Premiere Pro basically this. So we're using this thumbnail, and we're using Premiere Pro to get the clips and to add the clips, and we're using Human AI. So we're using Human AI, we're using ChatGPT for the thumbnail, and we're using Gemini for the script. So like I said, we're not gonna make this hard. I'm not gonna overcomplicate this, and yeah, if the resources is not in the description, they will be in the description soon. Y'all gotta give me time to actually start putting these resources and everything in the description. So yeah, like I said, everything is speed right now, and yeah. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is go to File New. I'm gonna just go to File New. I'm gonna go to New Project. I'm gonna just go ahead and create a new project. Alright, so let me go ahead and put this in my pocket. Because phones distract you. Especially when you're doing content creation. So yeah. I'm not worried about no hoes, I'm worried about myself, bro. I ain't in no relationships, chat. But yeah, so let's go over here. Premiere Pro. Alright, so yo, we're gonna be using Gemini. We're using ChatGPT for the thumbnail. So the thumbnail was just made. We just made it with ChatGPT. So what I told ChatGPT was, I told it over here. I basically told it, and y'all seen it. I told it I basically gave it this right here. I gave it this prompt. I gave it this prompt, and I told it that basically make me some way better, but just like the first one. But we're not copying it exactly. We're not copying it exactly. You see, pros won't buy, and you see the difference between ours. Ours has the arrow right here, and ours has this right here, plastic parts. So everything is speed, but yeah, we need speed right now. And like I said, we're using Gemini for the script. And you see that ChatGPT image prompt. I basically told ChatGPT to give me an image prompt. I gave it a reference of my competitor's thumbnail and my first thumbnail that I did. So I gave it this. I told it to make me an image prompt. I used ChatGPT to make the thumbnail. And yeah, so and I want you guys to also know that my PC that I'm using is not a pro PC. So if you guys are wondering, oh, my main PC's in the shop. I can't do nothing, bro, and I can't go as hard as I want to go. So, like I said, I'm gonna be using images and videos. I don't have a fancy computer like y'all got. I don't have white money like y'all white folks got. White people are rich. I don't have white money. I feel like YouTube robbed me for it. They didn't pay me for most of my videos, but it's cool. I'm gonna keep grinding. During this 38 challenge, it's gonna change. It's gonna change a lot, but yeah. So you see 16 gigabytes, Intel Core TM, i17-6700, CPU 3.40 gigahertz, 128 megabytes. You see 477 storage. So yeah, like I said, white people rob you, and yeah, they're not your friends. They're not your friends, and yeah. All right, so I'm gonna scroll over, and I'm basically gonna drag this right here. I'm gonna download this and drag this onto sources unable. All right, so I gotta wait. All right, it's cool. I gotta wait. What I'm gonna do is go to greatest outdoor power equipment. I'm gonna go over there and boom, we got it. So what I'm gonna do is actually let it play.
Brand in America. Instead, it became a multi-million-dollar corporate disaster. For decades, millions of homeowners trusted this badge to fire up on the first pull, cutting through acres of tough turf without breaking a sweat. But behind the bright paint and the familiar logo, a silent, deliberate engineering choice was ticking down to zero. A staggering $124 million write-down wasn't caused by bad luck or
All right, so I'm gonna just highlight all this. Yeah, I'm gonna highlight all this. So I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna inspect elements, and what I'm gonna do is go over there. I'm gonna let this play.
shifting weather. It was engineered from the inside out. To understand how an empire collapses, you have to look back at how it conquered the market in the first place. This wasn't just a company. It was the absolute backbone of American suburban life.
All right, so you see that we don't have the voiceover, so we don't gotta do that. All right, so yeah, so I'm gonna come over there. I'm gonna now drag this onto here, so you can see I drug it. I drug this voiceover on here, and like I said, I'm using images and videos. I don't have a fancy computer. Bro, and yeah. So 2 minutes. I don't have a fancy computer right now. My main computer's in the shop, so I'm using what I got, and yeah. All right, so. All right, yeah. So I'm gonna go over there, and I'm gonna basically go this. All right, Americans. I was at a point in life in my career chat where I just want to quit YouTube. I want to quit YouTube and pursue the new journey. I want to get a job at Chick-fil-A. My mom told me she wanted me to get a job at Chick-fil-A, and I was just going to pursue it, and just quit YouTube. Because it's like, for the sake of it, chat, I'm in this game by myself, so I don't really got nobody here helping me. So I'm just really here doing everything by myself, so yeah. And I don't want y'all to feel like any kind of way or feel like I only have something because I don't. I appreciate a lot of y'all for the support, though, for real. All right, so I had to log back into my Discord. My bad. All right, so yeah, and I want to let y'all know something too. That my boy over here texted me and told me, he says, "You're getting tired, but I see a lot of workload." He says, "Like no one helps you, which is bad." He says, "You need help in adding long." I said, "No, I'm good, bro. I'm good." Yeah, cause I don't want to I don't want y'all to think I use y'all, bro, and I don't want y'all to think like, cause I'm not like that at all. So yeah, so I just want to, I don't want to break new terms with people. You feel me? I had a lot of stuff these other few days, me having bad days and stuff, and me saying outrageous stuff I should never said, but yeah, and I apologize for it, but yeah, we back though, we good. All right, so I'm gonna get this, save this image, and like I said, I'm using images and videos. My PC that I just showed y'all, like I'm not on a pro computer. I'm literally on a school computer. This is like a school computer, bro. But my mom got me this computer in 2022, so I had it. I had it since 2022, so yeah, I don't have a fancy computer. Alright, so my computer's in the shop. It broke on me while I was when I was streaming. When I was streaming and grinding, my PC just broke. It froze. It went off. And yeah, it broke. It been in the shop for 5 months. Alright, so I'm gonna add this one right here. Yeah, I don't even like replying to DMs for real, because
a multi-million-dollar corporate disaster. For decades,
alright.
This was
Alright, so we're gonna add this. Alright, also what I'm gonna do is see if we got Chrome effects. Just so we make it way better. Alright, so I'm gonna see if we can add like a Chrome, like a like an effect on there just to make it way better. All right, so we could also do that. All right, we could do that. All right, so we could do that. Let's see. All right, so I'm not gonna add that though. I'm gonna go to Shift Control Z. Shift Control Z. All right, we're back. All right, yeah. So
Disaster.
all right, like I said, what I'm gonna do is start grabbing images and videos. That goes along with the everything being said on the script. So what I came up and did was I copied the script here. You paste the script. I told it to give me give me clip search keywords from hook to payoff. Hook to payoff part of the ending of the basically for the stuff. Yeah. All right, let's go to images. And my bro told me over no racist stuff. He said, whatever you do, Jerry, be careful trusting the white people. And I'm like, oh, all right. I said, oh, all right. I just took a little, all right, okay. I don't want to cause no chaos. All right, let's go to here. Let's go to this. All right, let's paste this there. You see, yeah, because I don't trust most of them. Let's go to effects. Let's go to up there.
$24 million write down wasn't caused by bad luck or shifting.
All right, so also what we could also do too is we could basically come here and select all. There's a site called Scene Pool. I don't know if y'all heard of it recently, but I'm gonna show y'all Scene Pool. So instead of us manually having to go through all this right here, we could just use Scene Pool. Scene Pool is a great site, and yeah. So let's go to Scene Pool. Let's go to a Scene Pool. This is the site right here. So we're gonna go over to the site, and I'm gonna just paste this here. All right. So what I'm gonna do is just now come over to the script. I'm gonna just paste this here, and I'm gonna analyze script. So you see, when I analyze script, it's gonna say reading your script. It's gonna start setting up the scenes, literally for the clip. So all we just do is now come over this right here. It's what Scene Pool is great at doing, chat. So yeah, so it saved us a bit of hours of us mainly having to go through it. You see that it went through. It gathers a lot of these footages, so like footage of us, stuff that we could basically use. So we could basically use for the video. So all I could just basically do is go to save this, and make sure this is JPEG. So what I like to just do is I like to come over here. I like to come at AVIF convert to JPEG. And I like to just convert over this AVIF to JPEG. All right, so this stream is going on long form, and I will be converting it over to long form. Yeah, the full stream once it ends. So let's go to here. Let's go to convert. I'm gonna go to download, and we have it. So I'm gonna just now paste it here. All right, so that way we got it. So we have the clip, and yeah, I'm gonna just paste it here. I'm gonna move it up a bit, and I'm gonna just scale it up. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
The brand expanded into big box retail aisles, securing shelf space across the country.
Alright, so what I'm gonna need is Gemini to basically expand this script a bit longer. So yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna come over to here. I'm gonna go over this. I'm gonna zoom over a bit. Alright, so you guys see that we have branding, identity, logo, that. But yeah, we're not worrying about that. Alright, so yeah, so I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. What this was. Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna just scroll over. And we just want to find more like stock footage that we could basically use. Alright, so I'm gonna download that. I'm gonna also download this video. Go to save video as, and I'm gonna save the video.mp4, and we now have the video. All right, so I'm gonna drag the video onto here.
When
And I'm gonna go to scale up, and I'm scaling it up. So I'm gonna just go to scale up, and I scaled it up. All right, so what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna get us more images. More images because I don't want to make this long, and yeah, it already been long, so yeah. So and I want to make this quick for y'all, but yeah, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow for day 2 of us trying to continue to build this long murder channel, but yeah. And like I said, I'm not stopping. I got everything pinned on literally on my Gemini chat. So yeah, chat main chat BT do run out of limits, and yeah. But with Gemini don't do that. So like I said, we're gonna be using Gemini. Gemini I feel like is way higher quality, like for the scripts, but yeah. All right, so let's see if we got anything. If it needs to be, it doesn't need to be longer. Nobody helped me with shit. I found my own stuff. If anybody told me they helped me, nigga, tell them to suck a dick. They didn't help me with shit. They laughed at me, bro. They're fucking idiots. I did it on my own. Alright, let's go over there. Alright, we just dragged this WebP right here. We dragged this WebP, and yeah, we done. Alright, so I'm gonna just scale this up, and we gonna use this whole image. It's over.
seeing the scan.
Alright, so I'm gonna now. Alright, so we gotta expand this. We just want the 6 minutes. So what I like to do is, and what I could do is with ChatGPT, and I want to say this. Yo, with ChatGPT you can't do this. With ChatGPT you cannot do this. So your limits might run out. So with Gemini, is what I like about Gemini. All I could just basically do is tell it, I need more script words. Expand it. This is how much I'm at. I need it for 6 minutes. New words, not the same wording, please. New words, high quality for the rest of the video. Expand it. So it's gonna basically give me more new words for the script. So you see right here. So always, what I like to do is we could just give it a screenshot. We could go ahead. You see that we give it a screenshot of our Premiere Pro. This was supposed to da. So it also gives new words. So you see right here, new words, and it don't give us the same words over and over again. So what I'm basically gonna have it do is new expanded section right here. So you see, new expanded section, high and density narration. So you see as of So we just come over to this. We just copy this. So we're just gonna copy this right here. And yeah, I'm gonna just come over to this right here. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna just copy this whole script. I'm gonna go to where it says new words.
As the assembly lines transition from heavy-duty cast construction to cost-optimized composite materials, the entire service ecosystem felt the shockwave. Independent small engine repair shops, once bustling hubs of routine maintenance, suddenly transformed into triage centers for corporate cost-cutting. Mechanics nationwide began tearing down housings, only to find internal gears shredded by premature wear, structural brackets snapped under standard operational torque, and cooling fins warped because engineers shaved millimeters off critical thermal margins to save pennies on raw material procurement. The financial architecture supporting these brands relied entirely on continuous volume rather than customer loyalty.
Alright, so I'm gonna just go to download, and what I'm gonna do is just drag this on a Premiere Pro. Alright, so we're now done. It's just 6 minutes. And yeah, so like I said, we drag this on our Premiere Pro. What I'm gonna do though is now come over to this. I'm gonna tell it I'm gonna now paste this script here. So I'm gonna go to my old chat, whatever my script is. Wherever my script was that we use, I'm gonna go to it. And like I said, I might smoothly go ahead and make us a folder just for clip search. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is just paste the rest of the script here. And I'm gonna tell it to give me new words for what I search up. So new words. So I'm gonna just come in here, I'm gonna talk to it. Alright, so I need you to give me new words new words, new keywords of what I search up that aligns with the script. So for the ending part of the word, so I just need new words for the script. All right, so I'm gonna go to enter, and it's gonna tell me new words we search up. So we just go to this right here. We go to this Google, and we just search this up. So like I said, I'm gonna smoothly go ahead and make us a clip search folder, so where we can use it for this whole 38 challenge of whatever we're doing. So that way it can help us out. So yeah, it could like be quicker. So I'm gonna just go to save image right here. I'm gonna save this image. I'm gonna just save this image, and I'm gonna just drag this image right here into Premiere Pro. So I'm gonna drag it into Premiere Pro, and I'm gonna go to scale up. So I'm gonna scale up like that, and yeah. I'm not being racist, bro. I'm here. I'm doing everything by myself. I have no help from nobody. So y'all gotta know that I'm gonna have an ego because I'm sitting in a seat right here by myself, and I get tired of it. Nobody's helping me with shit. So yeah, I gotta learn this shit on my own. Of course I'm gonna have an ego. I get egos with my family, my own peoples. All right, so we just go to save. We save this image right here. All right, so I'm gonna just save it. And now what I'm gonna do is just drag it onto Premiere Pro. We done. We ain't gotta do nothing else, chat. That's it. That's about it. Yeah, that's about it. So like I said, you see how quick that was. We didn't even spend over. Let me see how long we recorded this stream. We didn't even spend over for an hour for this. So y'all seen how quick that was, and we're just gonna rinse and repeat it. And if we can't get the videos, we just use images. Images, and yeah, for the whole 38 challenge, and also just improving the script, improving the wording, and using one of 4 of our repeatable hook types, making a better hook than we had from before. So it's the only way we're going to use it and improve, and yeah. And we're not going to make this hard. We're not going to overcomplicate this because I'm not here to do that with y'all. I'm here to actually get to the point with y'all. I'm not here to overcomplicate, make things hard. Like some of these gurus. All right, so also, guys, I might be finishing the pet challenge in long form too as well. So I might be doing both in long form for you guys. So the pet one right here, on the pets channel, I might also be doing that too in long form in both for y'all. But right now I'm focused on one channel. So I might just be doing this right here in long form for you guys. But yeah, but like I said, I'm focused on one channel. My PC froze on me multiple times, and yeah. He said, bro, make a Discord. I'm not making no Discord, bro. Just for y'all to ban it again, bro. I'm good. I'm good, bro. I'm reading through the chat. He said, bro, make a Discord server. Tell her, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not making no Discord. So y'all can ban it again? No, I'm good. I'm not doing that, bro. How come your PC, bro? They banned my other Discord server. I don't want to get my Discord banned. My whole account. If my Discord servers get banned again, Discord would take the whole account. They'll take the whole. They're weird like that. So I don't want to make no other server. If y'all want to make a server, you go and make it on y'all, and I'll just join it. You can make me admin, but I don't want to get my Discord account banned, cause I'll lose people I know, and yeah, it's just gonna be a lot. All right, my PC fresh. He said, bro, why was your PC been in the shop? My mom was supposed to get it out. The dude, I don't know what the fuck he got going on, bro. It been in the shop for a minute. He's supposed to be fixing the part, ordering it. I don't know what is going on with the fucking PC. So, yeah. That shit got my ego messed up, too. So, is what the type of computer is? No, it was a gaming PC. He says, how come your computer been in the shop for months? They can't fix it. The dude, he said he ordered a part. The part went in, and my mom told me that he couldn't fix it. He couldn't fit it, so he had to order a new one. All types of bullshit. He's making a new Discord server, bro. He said Telegram so we can share our methods. He says, that way the chat can share. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna make a new one soon, but I just probably gotta make it under a new Discord account. Because I don't want to make it under my current one because I don't want my main account to get banned. If I will make a new Discord account. New Discord account where y'all could join. Like a new one. I don't want to do it on my main though. I can make a new server where y'all could all join. A new server on a new Discord account if that's cool with y'all. I have no problem. Like chat, I have no problem with me doing that. If y'all guys want to go through and set up the server for me, set up the slots, I mean y'all could. But my other one I had, it got banned. So yeah. I mean when you do good things for the community, they fuck you over. They're not appreciative. See, my PC just froze. It crashed. So I gotta do this all over again. Fuck, man. Fuck. I hate myself, bro. I'm just trying to get through this shit, bro. Fuck. I have to do this all over again, bro. Fudge. Fuck. Bro. This is, you have a second Discord account, bro. Pink profile picture. Make it through that. Alright, yeah. Alright. Alright, yeah, I got you. Yeah, and I don't want y'all to think, no, I'm a racist. I'm not a racist, chat. So, I mean, and y'all see it too, and y'all could agree with me, most of the white people be using you. They use you a lot, and they use you. Some of them don't fuck with me, bro, you know? And I'm not being racist or nothing, chat, and y'all know, bro. I go out my hard weight. One of them got my Discord account banned. A few months ago, so I got to make a whole new server. He says, bro, just make a new server. He says, you have a second Discord account, pink profiles, picture, make it through that one. All right, for sure. All right, for sure. He said, bro, you're on to the right route. It's just, I want to see you, yeah, I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to get a channel monetized for y'all, bro. I'm literally trying to. My PC freeze. If I had my other PC, y'all know shit would have been done quicker, bro. You know, I know what I'm doing. Like, I'm not here to play no games. I know, y'all chat, y'all already know. I know everything that I'm doing, bro. I already have the whole fucking method. Store it down in my top of my head. All I could do is prompt it with ChatGPT and we good. I know how the whole method works, and people are trying to overcomplicate shit and trying to have me like, bro, stop making shit hard. I know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm not retarded. Yeah, so I'm gonna just drag this right here, yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna drag this, yeah. So I'm gonna drag this right here, yeah. Alright, yeah. And I'm not being racist toward the white people. I'm not being racist toward the white people. It's a lot, chat. It's a lot, and then plus I'm not gonna say that on stream. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. Alright, so we just wanna go sequence. We wanna go to here. I'm gonna put this 1280. Y'all copy me. 1280 x 720p. It's for YouTube. YouTube, the video size. It's just like the thumbnail. So 1280 x 720p. All right, chat. I'm gonna now scale this up right here. Yeah, I'm gonna scale this up right there. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So y'all know all my methods are legit, and y'all seeing, and y'all know most of the gurus they use my methods and they didn't give me credit at all, which is cool. It's good because guess what? The streams are stand up forever. So yeah. The day I die, my streams will still be up. My stream ain't going nowhere. My streams, I got these streams for years to watch. Years of hard work. Years of dedication. I know to stop talking like that, chat. I'm cool. I don't need no help. I'm good, though. I feel me? I appreciate y'all a lot. Appreciate y'all for everything, and yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna just go through this. I'm gonna drag this right here. I'm gonna go to downloads. Yeah. All right. So it froze again. Fuck. All right. Let's just go ahead and save this right here. So I'm gonna save this as long right. I'm gonna save this long right so this won't happen no more. So I'm gonna go to file. I'm gonna go to save as, and I'm gonna just save this. Well, Marcel Stunner has a PC, bro. As a gaming PC. I'm not rich like the white people, bro. Well, he did challenge. He inspired me, but I'm not rich like the white people, bro. I'm trying to do as best as I could. All right, let's go to this right here. Fucking whiteys are rich. They can buy whatever they want. Yeah, they grind for it though. Yeah, they have good PCs. They're rich. All right, let's go over to here. All right, let's drag this.
Equipment brand in. This was supposed to be the greatest outdoor power equipment brand in America.
Alright, so I'm gonna add that like that, and that's gonna be at least 3 minutes. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scroll up. I'm gonna just get this other one. So this other one right here will be the one that we're using. So I'm gonna just drag this right here, drag this emote, drag it onto here. So this is 6 minutes. Alright, so yeah, so what I'm gonna do now is just go over, and I'm just gonna scale this up a bit more. Alright, so we're gonna start getting videos that was basically downloading, but yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go to here. We're just gonna drag this right here, drag this onto Premiere Pro. Alright, so I'm gonna now go to this. Go to the. No, we already did that. We already did that. Fuck, we already did that. We already did that. I want to get y'all these streams, but this shit is crazy, bro. Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna use this whole clip. Fuck it. This is the second video, anyways. We got a lot of improvement we gotta do, but yeah, it's cool. I'm gonna go to create captions, transcribe, and yeah, transcribe it. All right, yeah, we got another improvement we gonna do. So yeah, so like I said, it's cool though.
This was supposed to be the greatest.
Alright, so I'm gonna scale this up, and yeah, for the next video, we just want to improve, get better footages, get better clips, and get a better script. So yeah, tomorrow we're using the same Gemini chat. Same Gemini chat.
Cast irons.
Alright, so creating audio transcription. Oh yeah, for sure.
Void by modern.
Transcribing on this device. So it's gonna start transcribing, and yeah. He said you got the pets one. I want to finish that, but my PC's gonna lag.
Corporate garbage.
Oh yeah, so we're just gonna go through this, and yeah, I'm gonna let it now do this. All right, so tomorrow we will be using the same Gemini chat. We'll just have a way better idea, way better script than what we had from before. All right, let me check on this channel real quick. So while that's doing that transcribing, I'm gonna go ahead and check on this channel. All right, I'm gonna check on this channel. All right, so the more when I stay consistent on this channel, more this video is probably gonna get pushed out and tested more. Yeah, cause it ain't fully done getting pushed. YouTube, it needs more data. So YouTube will recalibrate, and YouTube was going up. We pushing it. So the more I stay, cause YouTube just needs more data. So when this happens, it's normal. YouTube needs more data. So that video is probably gonna get tested out more again. It just needs more data. It's waiting for me to upload again.
From homeowners whose plant.
He said, bro, you're creating slop. No. The script is not slop. The script is factual data that I just brought from search. So I had it pulled from Google for the script facts. Actual factual new things. It's actually real and it's not made up. I mean, when you're not doing that, then that's creating slop. But this right here, this isn't slop. It's niche about exit that. It's a niche basically about plastic parts, about the flaw, about the lawnmowers. Alright, so this right here isn't slop at all. These scripts are created by Gemini. So the scripts is more what I'm worrying about. Like I'm worrying about the topic idea and the scripts more. Scripts and the topic idea. Like how good is the topic idea? Like is it search worthy? Is other channels succeeding with it? Is there smaller channels winning too? That's how you know if a topic idea is really great.
Plants were closed, legacy workforces were let go, and consumer trust vanished overnight. The market didn't just reject the new
Alright, so I go to CCs. I go to single right here. So chat, we turn this up a notch.
This was supposed to be the greatest outdoor power equipment brand in America. Instead, it became a multi-million-dollar corporate disaster. Cost-cutting hollowed out the internal.
Alright, so we're gonna go to transcribe. We're gonna add this text right here just so YouTube can see that it's authentic. So what I like to do is I like to just come over there. I like to just come up to this, and I like to just go over. And like I said, the PC that I'm on a city PC right now. Y'all can screenshot it, save the stream, comment. My PC is I'm on a shitty PC. My PC lagged on me, it just froze. Y'all seen it. Alright, so I'm gonna go right here. We're gonna use black and white stroke text. So black and white stroke text works well. Alright, so we're gonna use black and white stroke text. Alright, so I'm gonna go over to here. I'm gonna go to create. I'm gonna do it for T7. So T7. Alright, so it's on every single layer now. Every single layer has it. Alright, so every single layer has it.
Pointing out how.
And that's just how I did it. So y'all seen me do it, and yeah. So now what I'm gonna do is now try to get this uploaded to YouTube. Export, and we're gonna try to get this uploaded to YouTube. The file name is what we're gonna save it as. All right, so we're gonna go back to Gemini. We're gonna go back to Gemini right here, and I'm gonna basically ask it now for the file name. So what should I save the file name as? So this is the part where it really come in at. So now what I'm gonna basically do is actually what should we save the file name as? So we save it .mp4, and yeah, Gemini is unlimited. We ain't got to worry about Gemini charging us because, like I said, Gemini told me that I'm able to use their program right now doing this whole 38 challenge to basically blow up the channel. So thanks to Gemini, not sponsored by Gemini, but me and Gemini got something coming in the future. Hopefully, I'm gonna go over to YouTube, over to the office and see if I could see if I can meet basically some of the co-workers that work at Gemini. Thank them a lot for even allowing me to blow my channels to over 100,000 of views, even close to millions. So yeah, so like I said, during this 30-day challenge, our goal is at least to hit 300,000 views, and our goal is basically, so I want to show y'all what the goal is. And it's not all for views, it's not all for the clout, and yeah, so I'm gonna go over to show y'all right now. So yeah, so I plan all this out, the whole Chico sheet, and yeah. Alright, so this is what we need. So if we could basically as a so if you have a 6 to 7 minute video, the AVD we want to go for at least a 3 minute, 3:30, 4 minute, 4:30, 5 minute, and I'll put us at 53,000 views, 60,000 views, 69, 80,000. So that's our goal. Our goal is to hit at AVD a 3 minute, a 3:30. So yeah, so a 2 minute isn't enough. So you see, if it's under 2 minutes right here, that means it's a 33%. That means the AVD it was weak. So that means that for the AVD part, that means our hook was basically weak. So we just want to better our hook. So I'm gonna show y'all. So I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. What I mean by hook. So yeah. So y'all can see me doing this whole 30-day challenge. I'm not a fraud. I'm not a scammer. I'm showing the hope. Every single thing is going along from. So I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna probably the only first streamer, first YouTuber actually to come up here and do this. Cause you see, if we go to Marcel Stunner, when he did his, he didn't show the things I showed. He didn't show down the clips. He didn't show down the footage. He didn't show none of that. All he did was he went over an analytics overview. Like if we go to his video, and I mean I give him credit, shout out to him. He inspired me to do this whole 38 challenge. But if we go to his video, you can see literally. So if we go to this right here, you know, mute this. You know, mute it. Yeah, mute it.
This is day 30 of the 30-day challenge where we try to monetize a new YouTube channel from complete scratch. We done as almost all the other shorts on the channel. It will continue getting views.
You see, Chad, he only went over the analytics. He didn't basically show you the editing part like me. And I'm showing y'all the editing part, the clip. That's why it's taking up some bit of time because we had to do the scripts, we had to do the editing, we had to go through the final footage. And then we had to put it onto the scenes, onto Premiere Pro, and then now we got to upload it.
Really makes me think.
He was just going over how the analytics work, but yeah, I'm actually showing y'all more than what he showed y'all. And like I said, I'm the first YouTuber to actually attempt to try to get a channel monetized in 30 days of me showing my whole process. Me showing process to finish. Me showing how I'm scripting it, how I'm doing everything, yeah.
What I would normally do in this situation is I would just start a new channel in a different niche, upload like 20 videos on there and see if one of them goes viral. If not, I'm just gonna repeat the same process again, create a new channel in a different niche and upload like 20 videos again. So you just repeat that process until you find a winning niche where like every other upload gets millions of views. And if you found a niche like that, you should just stick to it and try to make as much money as possible. So if you're facing the same problem as me on this channel, you should definitely consider doing that. In the last few that the update reaches 1 million people.
I give it to him for him even coming up here doing that, but I'm showing y'all way more, so that's why it's taking me a bit of time because I'm showing y'all the editing, I'm showing y'all the clip part, I'm showing y'all the thumbnail part, I'm showing y'all a bit more. So long form is a bit harder, but yeah, we're gonna get through this. Believe me, Chad, we're gonna get through this. We're not gonna quit. We're gonna get through this, bro. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna fight through this. Alright, so our second video is uploading, yeah. We're gonna upload it to YouTube.
There's one spec on a zero-turn.
Alright, so I wanna tell y'all.
Mode
so we might be using.
Decides whether you're spending
so during this 30
on a machine.
Alright, let's pause this. Alright, so during this 30 challenge, I might end up using CapCut for some
relationship is the closer.
For some of the footage for the hooks. I might just end up using CapCut, but yeah. CapCut for some of the hooks, but depends on how my PC is performing. Cause like I said, my PC's lagging. It been lagging this whole route, and it's not been me. It been the PC. Y'all already know. I go up here. I do what I could do. I try to work hard. Yeah, I mean, everybody will laugh at you until at your fullest, and then when you're on the right route here, they all come. But yeah, so like I said, I'm doing this challenge for y'all. It's just we learning, and yeah, we studying, learning, seeing what works. It's not guaranteed that we're gonna get monetized, but yeah, I'm attempting though. Attempting to try to get monetized I'm attempting to try to grow to 300K views by August 26th, and then if we hit 300K views on this channel, I'm gonna apply. That's if we hit it. If we hit it. So all I could just really do is just try it. Like I said, all the gurus just do is flex y'all how they got the channel, how they grew it, how they made money. I'm actually showing you the whole process. The whole process, me editing, me uploading it, me doing the thumbnail on ChatGPT. All the gurus do is flex y'all how much money they made. They don't show y'all everything y'all want to see. And I'm showing y'all it. Alright, so we're just going to leave this unlisted. And this is, like I said, this is a channel that I had since 2024 that I'm using. So it's basically an easy account. So if we go over to your channel, it's an old channel that I had since 2024. And yeah. Alright, so you see right here, it's November 13th. 2024, you see 12 subscribers, you see 1 video, 19 views. So yeah, so like I said, I'm scaling this up. I'm attempting to try to monetize this within 30 days, and yeah. So I'm gonna see y'all again tomorrow for day 2. Once we're done and once we upload it. So yeah, so it's about to be done exporting, and then we're gonna upload it. And I'm gonna do the thumbnail, and yeah. And I'm not gonna end it. I'm not going to stream just yet until we fully gotta upload it. Alright, so you have a second Discord account, bro. I don't have a second. I gotta make one. Alright, so we're just gonna wait for this to finish, and we're gonna upload it. And yeah. Alright, so yeah. So chat, tell me how y'all doing. The chat been going. Y'all morning doing good? Y'all woke up good? And yeah. So let me know, chat. Can y'all comment below the stream too, and let me know if y'all want me to keep streaming this. Keep streaming and keep showing y'all ways to grow, or do y'all want to learn from the next YouTuber? Or you like learning a lot from my streams? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. What y'all think about it. Yeah, so alright, so the average percentage view right here is 37%. So what we want to do is we want to go for a. Let me scroll up. So we want to go for at least we want to go for at least a 50%, 50% to 57 retention. So yeah, so like I said, your retention graph really matters. AVD 2 minute 13. So on a 5-minute video, so yeah. So we want to at least go for at least 330 to 50 to 57%. So that's good. Alright, so yeah. So this average percentage view, we want this to be like at least 50%, and we want this to be a bit them to stay a bit longer. And yeah. So the CTR wasn't captivating enough. So yeah, we want to just better. All we can just do is stay consistent and better our thumbnail packaging. So yeah, our packaging is titles and thumbnails, and script and hooks. Alright, so let's go over here. Encoding of 30s. It's basically saving. Alright, so it's basically saving, yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna now wait for this to save and then I'm gonna upload this to YouTube. So I'm gonna go to content. I'm gonna now get this description made. So yeah, so write me a description. Write me a description with the articles, sources where you got the script, facts from, and a fair use, saying it's transformed. With hashtags for long form. Links. Include the links. Include the links. Alright, so I'm gonna basically tell we want an actual description, so we want to include the links to where we got the facts out from the script for factual and fair use. So yeah, so we'll be putting this basically in the description, but yeah. So just to let YouTube know that it was transformed and fair use, but yeah. So you see script facts, sources in the historical reference material, invention right here, so public yeah, so for decades, so we'll just go through this and we'll copy this right here. So for script facts, sources, and historical material. So we'll go through this and we're gonna copy and paste this right here to our YouTube description. So we're gonna wait for this to fully save and we're gonna copy this to our YouTube description. Alright, let me go ahead and close CapCut. Alright, so I'm gonna just go through. I'm gonna close this CapCut. Exit this closes and yeah, we're done. One day, bro, I hope I really make it full. I hope I really make it far on YouTube and don't quit and make it far where I could just buy me a new PC. Hopefully one day. God's great. Hopefully one day I make it far. Cause yeah, make it far with my coaching career and yeah. Just please, I hope I make it far. Make it really far with this career. Alright, so what I'm now gonna do is basically get this uploaded to go to upload videos. We're gonna upload it to YouTube. So this is the full process, the full method, and yeah. And this account right here, settings, channels, future abilities. I'm gonna set this to at least United States. I'm gonna put it to United States. You see right here, so phone number, standard. Alright, so yeah, so we could do this later on. I could just send this to myself or yeah. So it's basically gonna send me an email for me to do a verification of my face. That way they can verify so channel history go up. Yeah. So I wanna make sure I do that. So that way it boosts like the trust score for the channel. Trust score for the channel, but yeah. So we're just gonna wait for this to finish up and then we're gonna upload this to YouTube. And as y'all can see, as long as y'all can see the patterns chat too, that means that you're doing something right. And this link right here will be in the description. So yeah, where you guys can go ahead and check it out. I'll put it in the description. I'll put it in the description. All right, so the title we're using today is this. We're using this title right here. Scroll up. We're using this title right here. So also what I seen too was World War II Tales. This is Andrew, by the way. So if you know who Andrew is, I already told you about Andrew. So Andrew owns World War II Tales. I seen this channel basically in search. So he was doing this niche over here. So
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. First, go to Riverside and open an account.
In 2010, a federal showing you torque number. Troy Bill.
You see this is images and videos.
At
So
that rate.
you guys see it right here. Only images and videos in here.
Bratton spokeswoman.
So this is Andrew's channel you see 3 months ago, and you can see that for this description part he puts United States right here, and you can see that he puts chapters and then he puts his whole description. You could literally make a description like this using Gemini. So yeah, so your description don't really matter. Your topic idea matters the most. So if we go over there, you guys can see that he was basically explaining of what I'm being explaining to you
These
right
videos
now.
on
So
this channel,
Bear Rush is how he made his whole video. So yeah.
fluid with AI videos. So I just watched this, and this is clickbait, this is misinformation, so I'm gonna close it, right? It's very good, it's very bad. It ruins your trust score as well. So broad, right? So it taps into
I want to do videos like this on my main channel, me going over the album for y'all, bro. But yeah.
the YouTube biggest metric, which is like time spent on platform per user. Users spend more time on the platform because of your videos. YouTube.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is go to channel. I'm gonna now basically go to this. And I'm gonna now upload it. So we're gonna upload it. Alright, so yeah, we're uploading. I'm done. Thank you guys for coming through. And yeah, so we're uploading a video. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow for day 2 of us continuing attempting to try to blow up this Long Mario channel. Alright, so I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna just scroll over, and I'm gonna just go to rename. I'm gonna rename it, and I'm gonna just put this as a file name. So I'm gonna go to here, paste this as a file name, yeah. I'm gonna upload it. All right, so I'm gonna scroll up. I'm gonna go right here, and I'm gonna basically go to this. So what I'm basically gonna do is I'm gonna come over to here. I'm gonna save this image as, and I'm gonna just drag this. All right, I'm gonna drag this. Whoa. All right, so let's go over. All right, so we're gonna drag this. I'm gonna hit this folder thing. Hit this right here. All right, so I'm going to basically now drag this for y'all. So chat, I want y'all to see this. And yeah, I want y'all to see everything right here. I'm going to just drag this and place this over on the thing. Alright, so you see that we have the thumbnail. The thumbnail's placed it. All right, so also, no, it's not made for kids. Make sure you check that. And also, for this part right here, since we're using AI voice, AI use only, put yes. All right, so for the category right here, for the category and stuff, audio, and vehicle. So what we could also do is come over to Gemini and we can ask it, so what category should I put in text in the box? So we could also come over and ask it what category and what text we put in the box. You see category, scientist or education. So science, technology, or education. So we could go over there, science and technology or education. Or audios and vehicles. Audios and vehicles, and yeah. So like I said, it told us to put this. So we wanna make sure that we put this. We wanna make sure that we copy what Gemini told us because we don't wanna mess up the metadata. Alright, so we wanna put that right there. And yeah, so my examples is 3 you could use is audio and vehicles, science and technology, or education. These are the 3 you could use. This, education, or that. But yeah, y'all can pick one. But yeah. Alright, so we just wanna go through that. And we just wanna go, I mean, you could use sciences and technology or education. That's great. We wanna make sure that we publish it now. It's posted. So you see now we gotta post it. Alright, so we gotta post it, and yeah. So for the next idea, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna basically come over here and we upload it.
Modern corporate, the fallout from that to look back.
It was 8 minutes long.
This was supposed to be the greatest outdoor power equipment brand in America. Instead, it became a multi-million-dollar corporate disaster. For decades, millions of homeowners trusted this bag.
Alright, so for day 2, all I'm just gonna do is copy this right here, copy everything right here, and just paste it in the Gemini. And I'm gonna tell Gemini that we just posted it. So I'm gonna just give Gemini a screenshot, give like a heads up. Basically a screenshot and tell it that we just posted. So yeah. I'm gonna basically come in here and I'm gonna just now paste this here. I'm gonna just tell Gemini we just posted. So like I said, it gets easier from here, and yeah. Like I said, it's hard work though put in, but once you do it though, chat, it gets easier. So I'm gonna just tell Gemini we basically posted. So this whole live stream will be going in long form for day 1, but yeah, I posted. What was my pillars we use? I'm gonna say we use. I'm typing so quick. Alright, so I'm gonna go to here, enter. And I posted, and I'm gonna say what was my pillar that we used. The pillar we used for today was filters and recalls. So I'm gonna also say give me more keywords to that pillar we use for my next idea to find ideas and search. I want to use that same pillar. So we're going to use the same pillar for 10 and 15 videos. 10 and 15 videos, and yeah. So you can see right here, all I just basically do is tell it filter and recalls right here is the pillar we use. So all I just do is tell it these keywords, and I'm going to search these into YouTube. So I'm going to tell it to give me multiple keywords to search into YouTube from this pillar. We want to make sure that we use a pillar again for 10 and 15 videos. 10 and 15 videos for the sake of it. Just because we're testing. So we come over to here, we type this into YouTube. We go over there, we type this, and you can see that we posted. So 12 we posted. Alright, so we're gonna go to here. You see how this right here filters. We're gonna go to videos. And when we looking for IDs, we want to filter this by like mostly this month. Filter this by this month. And what I also like to do too is also like to just come over here to this tab, because I like to come to a tab where we have vidIQ installed. So vidIQ can basically like look through the search volume of that keyword and let us know like how many searches that keyword is getting. So I like to just come over there. I like to exit this. I like to just paste this here. I like to filter this by this month. Alright, so you see 400 views, 12K. So we want to skip the 400. We want to look for where it's pulling 100K to 300K, like consistent views. It can't be stuck under 200 to 300, like low views. All right, so you can see right here 2 months ago. You see 20. We don't want to go over a year. If it's 2 months ago and it has at least 100K, 100,000 views on a smaller channel, we consider this as an outlier. So a high performing video that people want to see. So yeah, let's open it up. I'm going to try to look for the subscriber count because we got to see the subscriber count first. And if he pulled 100,000 views and he has low subscribers, we'll consider this as an outlier. As a top performing video on the channel of itself. So yeah. So 62,000 subscribers, 100,000, another idea for us. So what I'm gonna do is smoothly just come over there. And I'm gonna open this up in a new tab. I'm gonna just come over this. I'll pause this. I'm gonna just give this over to Gemini. So I'm gonna give this over to Gemini and I'm gonna tell it that this is what we found in search. So we wanna find more top performing videos like this. I pulled in way more than his whole average subscriber account for his whole channel itself. So we're gonna come over there. You're gonna now copy this. All right, so I'm gonna filter this by this month. I'm gonna just filter this by this month. By this year. We could do this year. Filter by this year. We could do this year. All right, so you see right here, 100,000. All right, so we want to look for multiple channels though. We don't want to just look for one. We want to see multiple channels pulling that many views. Pulling that many views because we know that that's winning. 3 months ago, all right, so you see 22K. All right, so we consider that as the 5 worst. Yes, we don't want to do like the top 5, but yeah. So we could just come in this right here, search. We could just copy. Oh, wait. Doing it again? All right, so yeah. So we're just going to copy everything from search. So I'm smoothly just going to come in here. I'm going to wait for the subscriber count to pop up, though. All right, so I'm just going to come over this right here. I'm going to copy this. Just copy this, right? Copy this, boo. Copy. I'm going to now just give this over to Gemini. And Gemini is going to smoothly now get us an idea for our next video. So to make things a bit easier. So yeah. So like I said, I'm not overcomplicating things. We want to take what's winning, but we're not copying the whole title itself. We're taking what's already winning from that, but we're basically bending it over to our title formula and our pillars. Our pillars is categories, like ideas, how to AI come up with ideas for categories. So yeah. All right, so you see right here, yeah. So you see 1.1K. If for example, let's go to copy link. Oh my God. Wait. So let's go over there. Let's go to Control V. It's literally I won't say.
I'm gonna show you how.
We won't consider this as an outlier, cause yeah, we not just yet.
Okay, you ready?
You see, once it's wait. That is outlier.
For car insurance.
I
That's
take
how
that
much I
back.
was paying.
I take that back. One subscriber, chat, that's an outlier.
Okay,
5 riding
One subscriber on a newer channel 2 days ago, this is an outlier.
mowers, also or mark.
And what did I say? Put the sources. When you put the sources right here, use Gemini to get the source links. It makes it to where it better your chances of you going viral. Tyrese is always right. I told y'all, bro. I know I'm always right. I'm a strategist for a reason.
Running $700 to $900.
All right, so if we can't do this, we don't gotta do all that. I know some of y'all see this parts right where they do crazy. You don't gotta do that. But what I would just do is skip and get the images in the videos. Skip and get the images in it. If you want to get an editor in the future and do this crazy shit, you could.
That's the avoid list. Now,
But
if your yard is large enough to
I believe they're using basically VeriRush. You see 1 subscriber, 4 videos. They're using VeriRush to do these videos. So yeah. So what I'm going to smoothly do is subscribe to this, and I'm just going to engage with a few of these videos. I'm going to engage with this video right here.
5 riding
yeah.
mowers, also called lawn trap.
All we need to do is get images and videos, and a great script in it, and a great topic.
5.
That's the only thing. So yeah. So we don't got to worry about crazy editing. None of that. None of that really matters for real on YouTube no more. What matters the most is the topic idea itself. Is the topic idea itself search worthy? Are people do they want to watch this? And how do we know if they want to watch? Because if we see basically small channels pulling in 100K views, like let's say if a channel is 68,000 subscribers pulled in 300K views, 100,000, that's the top performing video, meaning the market want to see this. That's what we call the outlier. All right, so I'm going to do is basically come to this right here. I'm going to copy everything from search, and I'm just going to hand it over to Gemini. And what Gemini's going to do is pick us our next idea, next title idea for tomorrow. And chat, if I do blow up this channel 300K views, call me our favorite streamer, please. I deserve it, bro. I deserve it. I'm gonna try to do this though for this whole 30-day challenge. Like I said, my PC froze on me, and yeah, I'm gonna try to get through this though. Alright, I'm gonna send this link. Alright, so also what I'm gonna do now is basically come up. And I'm basically gonna come up. I'm gonna go to this right here. And I'm basically just gonna tell it this is what I see in search. Pick me a title. This is what I see in search under that keyword you gave me for that pillar we use. Alright, so it's going to now make me a title, and we just tell it that we'll just really see in search. So we're now going to come over, and we're just going to basically give this to Gemini, give all this data to Gemini, and Gemini's going to basically give us a title for tomorrow. Give us a title for tomorrow for day 2. So you see right here? So this is the title for tomorrow for day 2. So all we just do is basically search this right here. I'm going to say give me more title examples. Versions. But this too. So what I'm going to have it do is give me like more versions. So we come over here, we tell Gemini, you see that it gives more options right here. So yeah, so as long as we're seeing patterns, that's what matters. And your idea self, your words, all your words won't be the same. Your idea changes. So yeah, so as long as we're seeing shit, but we don't care about that shit. You feel me? So yeah, so for day 2, we're going to be using this title for tomorrow. But yeah, so the $40 part that was engineered to destroy your riding mower at 300 hours. So you see right here, we scroll down, we go to search. We go to search, nobody uses it. But yeah, so, and like I said, my PC freezes on me, but this shit is so easy. That's why I wanna run this shit, chat. I'm up to run this. I'm not tired at all. I could do this, bro. This shit is easy, bro. This is easy as fuck. Who wouldn't take an easy as fuck opportunity like this, bro? But yeah, I just want to, in the future, hopefully give me a way better PC. That's all. I want to buy me a better PC so I can keep giving y'all these streams. Alright, I'm out though. I'll let y'all try. We out. We're going to be using this title for tomorrow. We're going to be using it for tomorrow, yeah. So you see the $40 part that was engineered to destroy your riding mower at 300 hours. 300 hours. So you see right here, so your riding thing, you see, so yeah. So ours packaging is going to basically overbeat these for tomorrow's idea. But yeah, so I'm going to see you tomorrow for tomorrow's idea, and yeah. Thanks for tuning in for day 1, but yeah. See you tomorrow for day 2. Day 2 of us continuing to try to build up the channel. We'll see where it goes.